everyone. Today we're going to talk about sunshine and vitamin D. In the Bible, in 3 John 2, it says, "Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth." And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also, and God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the ear, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And that's Genesis 1:14 through 18. And then in Ecclesiastes 11:7, it says, "Truly the light is sweet, and a pleasant thing it is for the eyes to behold the sun." And Ecclesiastes 7:11 says, "There is profit to them that see the sun." Then in the Spirit of Prophecy, in MM page 223.4, it says, "Nature will want some assistance to bring things to their proper condition, which may be found in the simplest remedies, especially in the use of nature's own furnished remedies. Pure air, and with a precious knowledge of how to breathe; pure water, with a knowledge how to apply it; plenty of sunlight in every room in the house if possible, and with an intelligent knowledge of what advantages are to be gained by its use." Then 7 Testimonies, page 79.3 says, "Obtain a knowledge of how to care for the sick. The advantage of nature's wonderful resources. Why should they not be most diligently taught to value and to use these resources?" Then in Ministry of Healing, page 127, paragraph 1 through 2, says, "Pure air, sunlight, abstemiousness, rest, exercise, proper diet, the use of water, trust in divine power, these are the true remedies. Every person should have a knowledge of nature's remedial agencies and how to apply them. It is essential both to understand the principles involved in the treatment of the sick and to have a practical training that will enable one rightly to use this knowledge. We should educate ourselves not only to live in harmony with the laws of health, but to teach others the better way." That was from Child Guidance, page 361, paragraph 2. Then 11 Manuscript Release, 187.3 says, "Become more intelligent in regard to the laws of life." Educate in regard to the laws of life, we're told. General Conference Daily Bulletin, January 30, 1893, paragraph 2 says, "Educate people in regard to the laws of life." Why? Because in MM we're told, "Educate people in the laws of life so that they may know how to preserve health." And that's page 259, paragraph 3. Also in SPM, which is Spalding and Magan, page 137, paragraph 2 says, "Make the most of sunshine." Why? Because pure air, good water, sunshine, the beautiful surroundings of nature, these are his means for restoring the sick to health in natural ways. Counsels on Health, page 166, paragraph 3. And then precious truths have been given to God's last day church regarding health. And when adhered to, it truly does save lives. In Ministry of Healing, page 127, paragraph 2, it says, "Pure air, sunlight, abstemiousness, rest, exercise, proper diet, the use of water, trust in divine power, these are the true remedies. Every person should have a knowledge of nature's remedial agencies and how to apply them." Not only are we to know what the remedies are for sickness and disease, but we are to know how to properly apply each one. All it takes is for one misapplication of any of these remedies, and our whole body can suffer. So today we're talking about sunshine and vitamin D and how to properly apply it. Again, in Ecclesiastes 11:7, it says, "Truly the light is sweet, and a pleasant thing it is for the eyes to behold the sun." And Ecclesiastes 7:11 says, "There is profit to them that see the sun." There are benefits in seeing the sun. the rays of the sunshine penetrate the eye. Medical science has proven that those who wear sunglasses do not get the proper benefits of vitamin D because the rays of the sun are not penetrating in the eye. What happens is the rays of the sunshine enter the eye, which then goes to the retina of the eye, which then triggers the pineal gland, which is located in your brain, to release hormones in the body. And this is responsible for 2,000 plus hormonal functions in the body. The functions will not take place unless the sunshine enters the eye. Matthew 6:22 says, "The light of the body is the eye." Also, when you wear face makeup as well as sunscreen, it can also be a contributor of preventing one from getting proper levels through the skin, saying that the only parts of our body to be exposed should be our face and our hands. Vitamin D was discovered back in the 1930s and was improperly named. It's really not a vitamin at all. It's actually a hormonal system. It's responsible for approximately 2,000 plus functions in the body. In just about every disease known to man, lab tests show a marked deficiency in vitamin D levels. Vitamin D experts today say that the proper levels should be between 80 and 100, whereas many doctors are saying 50 is good, but that's not good. Vitamin D experts also say in autistic children, research studies found that those with levels of 80 and above showed a 180-degree turnabout in many of their patients. The correct test to check for vitamin D is called a 25-hydroxy. 30% of doctors have the wrong levels checked. 125-hydroxy is the incorrect test, and that's what many of them use. Now, vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin, so be sure to get the kind with olive oil or some other plant fat in it. And during the winter months, especially in states where there's a lack of sunshine, they say supplementation may be necessary. But remember that we have been counseled in the spirit of prophecy, be sure not to get the vitamin D supplement from a pharmacy. 95% of the world's population do well with 5,000 IUs a day for just a couple months. The other 5% do better with 10,000 IUs. But remember, some science is now showing that vitamin D supplementation may actually be toxic to the body, so use with caution. D2 is known to be the most common form and is plant-based. Word of mouth has it that there's now a plant-based D3. Something else to remember, sitting indoors in front of a window is not going to give you the proper levels of vitamin D needed to maintain good health. To learn more about vitamin D and how it works in the body, there's several links you can go to and listen to a doctor. His name is Scott Grivas, and he used to be at Wildwood Lifestyle Center, and he's very good. And I can somehow get you those links if you're interested in watching those videos. My email is renee.bushor@gmail.com. That's RENEE.B like boy, U, S like Sam, HOR@gmail.com. And if you email me and put in the subject line sunshine videos, I can send you those links. There's 4 of them. One more thing, for everything God has, Satan has a counterfeit. The very hours that we've been told to avoid are the very hours that are the most beneficial to our health. Improper times can have an effect on the units of vitamin D our bodies make. The earlier hours of sunshine are found to be more beneficial than the later hours. If your shadow is shorter than you are, you're getting the wonderful levels needed. If your shadow is taller, you're going to get a great tan, but not the best levels. Now, when your shadow is shorter than you are, and this usually takes place when the sun is mid-high in the sky, for every 1 minute in the sun, you get 1,000 IUs of this vitamin. So get all the sunshine you can. It's a fallacy that we should avoid it. How much sunshine should a person get each day? In Counsels on Diet and Foods, page 302, paragraph 3, it says, I must become acquainted with myself. I must be a learner always as to how to take care of this building, the body that God has given me, that I may preserve it in the very best condition of health. I must get all the sunlight that is possible for me to obtain. I must have wisdom to be a faithful guardian of my body. Now, medical science is proving that sunshine actually helps get rid of cancer instead of causing cancer. If one is eating a plant-based diet and following all the laws of health, they really don't need to worry about getting cancer from the sun. Also, we have to be dressed properly. We get all the sunshine we need on our face and our hands. So extremities need to be covered, not out there in a bikini bathing suit, exposing your body to the sun. Sunshine is good for your health too. Nature is God's physician. The pure air, the glad sunshine, the beautiful flowers and trees, the orchids and vineyards, and outdoor exercise amid all these surroundings are health-giving, the elixir of life. Counsels on Health, page 170, paragraph 1. And then it says in Ministry of Healing, page 264, paragraph 2, how glad would they be to sit in the open air, rejoice in sunshine, and breathe the fragrance of tree and flower. Then FE, page 73, paragraph 3 says, nothing short of nature's invigorating air and sunshine will fully meet the demands of the system. Also in FE, which is Fundamentals of Education, the occupations requiring sedentary habits are the most dangerous, for they take men away from the open air and sunshine. And that was page 319, paragraph 2. Get sunshine in spite of the cold and the snow, too. HP 274, paragraph 2 says, meanwhile, we enjoy all the sunshine that comes to us and find much comfort in spite of the cold and snow, while we are waiting for nature to put on her fresh, bright garments of rejoicing. The sun is still in the sky, even though we can't see it in cold weather or on cloudy days, but you still get the vitamin D. Be sure to bundle up, though, and go out when you go outdoors, especially on the cold days. All you need exposed is your face and your hands. And if you have to put gloves on, that's okay, too. If your face is exposed, actually just the size of a quarter will do it on your skin. So there's another video that I can send you about the facts behind what I just said. Now, we're also told in the spirit of prophecy that children should run out and play in the sunshine. In FE, page 60, paragraph 3, it says, little children should be permitted to run and play out of doors, enjoying the fresh, pure air and the life-giving sunshine. Your habit of riding out in the open air and sunshine has been very beneficial. Your life out of doors has sustained you so that you have the measure of physical strength that you now enjoy. And that was 3 Testimonies, page 75, paragraph 1. Now, sunshine is also a remedy for the sick. In 2SM 298, paragraph 3, it says, fresh air and sunshine, cheerfulness within and without the institution, pleasant words and kindly acts. These are the remedies that the sick need. Then Counsels on Health, page 166, paragraph 3 says, pure air, good water, sunshine, the beautiful surroundings of nature. These are his means for restoring the sick to health in ways. To the sick, it is worth more than silver or gold to lie in the sunshine or in the shade of the trees. Counsels on Health, 166, paragraph 3. Again, page 225, paragraph 1 says the sick should be educated to have confidence in nature's great blessings, which God has provided. And the most effective remedies for disease are pure, soft water, the blessed God-given sunshine coming into the rooms of the invalids, living outdoors as much as possible, having healthful exercise, eating and drinking foods that are prepared in the most healthful manner, MM 232, paragraph 1 through 2 says, I will do my utmost to show the life-giving power of sunshine and fresh air. How much better it is for the sick to be in the open air than within four walls. Again, in MM 233, paragraph 4, it says, it is worth more than silver or gold to sick people to lie in the sunshine or in the shade of the trees. The Lord has provided antidotes for diseases, to SM 289, paragraph 2. Continuing on, it says, by using the blessings provided by God for our benefit, we are cooperating with Him. He can use water and sunshine in healing melodies brought on by indiscretion or accident. Make use of the remedies that God has provided. Pure air, sunshine, the intelligent use of water are beneficial agents in the restoration of our health. Healthful Living, page 247, paragraph 3. Now, one more quote says in MM 262, paragraph 2, to refuse the remedies, which they may as well have as not without paying a doctor's fee, to neglect to let into every room in the house God's pure air and sunshine shows a lack of faith in Him. Note, Jesus asked if He would find faith when He returns to the earth. So remember what Hebrews 11:6 tells us. But without faith it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. Now, I'm going to tell you some things that sunshine helps with. And that is, it improves your sleep. It decreases cholesterol levels. It decreases blood sugar levels. It helps lower high blood pressure. It decreases depression. Many people who are depressed, their vitamin D is very low and they're lacking sunshine. If they go out in the sun, I believe it's Dr. Neil Nedley who did some studies on that, showed that people who were depressed and got sunshine, their depression went away. Getting out in the sun also helps with blood clots. It elevates your mood levels. It improves digestion. It helps with circulation. It even helps Alzheimer's people. It improves your heart rate. It improves your appetite. It helps your liver to detoxify. And it helps in the fight of cancer. It gives strength to the weak. It improves your memory. It improves your eyesight. It helps in detoxification. It even reduces stress. It also improves lung problems like asthma, pneumonia, bronchitis, etc. It helps reverse colds and flu. It helps in the removal of plaque from the arteries, and it gives tone to your skin. It helps prevent skin cancer and other types of cancer. It helps with over 2,000 plus hormonal functions in your body. It helps improve thyroid function. It strengthens the immune system. It helps with the bones. It helps with the reduction of pain and many, many other things. Now here's some more information about sunshine. When building or purchasing houses, be sure to have windows in every room to get sunlight. Ministry of Healing, page 274, paragraph 4, and Adventist Home, page 148, paragraph 3 says, in the building of houses, it is especially important to secure thorough ventilation and plenty of sunlight. 2T, page 527 says, if you would have your homes sweet and inviting, making them bright with air and sunshine, remove your heavy curtains, open the windows, throw back the blinds, and enjoy the rich sunlight, even if it be at the expense of the color of your carpets. The precious sunlight may fade your carpets, but it will give a healthful color to the cheeks of your children. That's a wonderful promise. And then in ML, page 138, paragraph 6, it says, when God has made our world, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, He said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. Shall we close our houses and exclude from them the light which God has pronounced good. Then CTBH in page 106, paragraph 3 says, some houses are furnished expensively more to gratify pride than for the comfort, convenience, or health of the family. The best rooms are kept closed and dark, lest the light might injure the rich furniture, fade the carpets, or tarnish the picture frames. When visitors are permitted to be seated in these precious rooms, they are in danger of taking cold because of the damp atmosphere pervading them. Whoever occupies beds which have not been freely exposed to the air and sunlight does so at the risk of health and often even of life itself. RY, retirement years, page 130, paragraph 3 says the guest chamber should have equal care with the rooms intended for constant use. Like the other bedrooms, it should have air and sunshine and should be provided with some means of heating to dry out the dampness that always accumulates in a room not in constant use. Whoever sleeps in a sunless room or occupies a bed that has not been thoroughly dried and aired does so at the risk of health and often of life. And if I remember right, I believe I read one time where Sister White lost one of her sons because of sleeping in a cold, damp bed. 20 MR, page 1, paragraph 5 says an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I'm sure you've all heard that expression before. Ministry of Healing, page 128, paragraph 1 says too little attention is generally given to the preservation of health. It is far better to prevent disease than to know how to treat it when contracted. And then it says in CCH, page 149, paragraph 2, no room is fitted to be occupied as a sleeping room unless it can be thrown open daily to the air and sunshine. Now, how many rooms of the house should have sunshine in them? CCH 149, paragraph 2 again says, let there be a current of air and an abundance of light in every room in the house. How often should each room be exposed to sunshine? Well, CTBH, page 106, paragraph 3 says, there should be a circulation of air and abundance of light through every apartment of the house for several hours each day. So what about getting sunburned? Well, to prevent sunburn, like I said earlier, don't wear sunscreen because that stuff is not healthy. Put on clothes. Wear long sleeve, lightweight cotton shirts, lightweight skirts with leggings underneath or long socks, and go out and sit in the sun and let that sunshine get on your hands and on your face. Now, I have some more videos about getting sunburned. If you're interested in those too, again, you can email me at the email I mentioned earlier. Now, what about getting sunburned face and hands? Well, we don't have to worry about our face getting sunburned unless we're maybe out there for hours and hours and hours. But the Lord provided our face with an immense circulation because it must be exposed. And we're told that in 2 Testimonies, page 531, paragraph 3. Also, in the Health Reformer, July 1st, 1868, paragraph 2, it says, what if the sun does burn the face and hands brown? The sun and air will do them more good than water baths can do without these blessings. So it's okay if we get a sunburn on our face and hands and they get brown. Now, what is a plattable drink for hot weather? In 6 manuscript release, page 135, paragraph 2, it says, we have pressed out the juice from the lemons, also in order that we may furnish plattable drink for hot weather. So get some fresh lemons, squeeze out the juice, and put it in your water and drink it. It's a wonderful, refreshing drink. Sister White says we can use lemon juice freely. And I love lemon water. It really does help the water to taste better if you don't like plain water. I do like plain water, but I like the lemon water as well. Another quote in Medical Ministry, page 223 says, there is now positive need, even with physician reformers in the line of treatment of disease. to interestingly instruct those who look to them for medical skill to ascertain the cause of their infirmities. They should call their attention in a special manner to the laws which God has established, which cannot be violated with impunity. They dwell much on the working of disease, but do not, as a general rule, arouse the attention to the laws which must be sacredly and intelligently obeyed to prevent disease. Well, that's our study today on sunshine. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and may God bless you all.